Hey Student Success, welcome to your week 5 assignment video. So now that we are about a third of the way through the semester, you might already be tired of hearing about this, but please make sure that you register for your Student Services Assignment Workshop. Some of you have already submitted completion of it, which is awesome, but because we are in week 5 already, please check this video out, check the offerings out, get registered so you can get that workshop taken care of. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and scroll down, and we're in week 5 this week, which is chapter 12. So make sure you check out the chapter 12 lecture video. That'll just go over the content of the chapter. And then what I'm going to do for this particular week, there are 4 assignments. So this video right now is just going to focus on these top 2. And then I'm going to come back with a second video for these bottom 2, just so it's not too much in one video, because there is some like clicking around and I want to make sure that I don't lose you between all 4 assignments. So this is assignment video part 1, and then assignment video part 2 will cover these 2 assignments. All right, so chapter 12 is largely focused on like career services, looking at your future, exploring your degree, making sure you know about all the different resources. Okay, so exploring educational pathways to a career and the discussion forum, these go hand in hand. So I'm going to click on the assignment folder. Inside, there's a whole other folder. These are the other 2 that we'll come back to in the next assignment video. I'm going to click here, and here are the pair. I'm going to call them a pair because they do work together. You have to complete this first in order to complete your discussion forum post. So when you click on this, it's going to open up into its own window. You're going to click through it. I'm going to move kind of quick through it. You're welcome to there we go. You're welcome to spend some time in there, but I'm getting right down to like the actual part of it. So you're going to fill out 2 slides. It says academic degree choice 1, and then there's going to be academic degree choice 2. So how you can handle this is kind of depending on where you are with your decisions on your major. So if you are 100% solid on what field you're going into, obviously that's going to be your choice 1. And then choice 2 can be something maybe fun, like you always thought about this degree, but it's not something you really think you could go into, or you're just curious about it. You can also use this as maybe you're going into physical therapy, and so you just want to look at choice 2 occupational therapy and see how they compare. Or for those of you who are undecided, you can use this opportunity to explore 2 different degree programs. Okay, so kind of think about it, how you want to do that. But choice 1 is like maybe 100% the field you're going into, or you're leaning toward, or you really want to find more about. So you're going to fill out these things: the division, the degree, the major, the requirements, and then the job, the salary, the postings, qualifications. Where are we going to go to get this? So I'm going to focus on this top part first. To find this information, you're going to go to the Stark State homepage. You're going to go under academics. And then here you should see your degree plan represented in one of these career communities. So I am just going to go into, let's say business. They're all going to look fairly similar once you get in there. So I'm going to click on business. Once you're in this page, it's going to be very general, kind of an overview of like who to contact, some other resources and information. It's going to talk about skills and knowledge, and then it's going to careers that kind of fall into the category of business. And at the very bottom is going to be very specific degree plans. So I'm going to click on, say I'm going into business management. I'm going to click on that, and this is going to bring me to a page that's specific to business management. Again, contact information, links to resources, other information pertaining to this particular field. I'm going to go ahead and click on courses, and I'm going to pull up the PDF. It does not matter if you pull it full-time or part-time. The only difference is like the pacing. It's going to recommend you take certain classes in a certain order based on if you're full-time or part-time. So I'm just going to pull up the full-time. And here is the degree plan. And I just want to show you that it doesn't matter, like under academics, let's say I get into education. Same thing. It's going to give me some general information, and then at the very bottom, degree plan information. And then I click on courses. So again, they're all set up very similarly. So when I get here, this is where I'm going to get this information needed for this top part. It wants to know the division. Well, the division is located right here. This one's business engineering and IT division. That's what I would place right here. The degree would be Associate of Applied Business. The major would be Business Management. And then the program requirements, there's a lot. I do not expect you to write down every single little thing. That's unreasonable. What you would write down maybe is how many total credit hours. And then is there anything down here that you would need to know? Is there like a GPA requirement? Is there licensure exams you have to pass? Are there certain qualifications you need to have. So again, you're not writing down every little thing, but maybe how many credit hours and GPA or licensure type things, certifications that you can write down right here. All right, so that's where you find that. And again, just to demonstrate, same thing. If I were to pull up education, you can see there's my division, there's my degree, there's my major, and then here are the credit hours. And then if there's any little requirements down here, you can see like there's like a C requirement. So just pay attention to that. And that is something maybe you want to just download and save on your device anyway, just so you have it, because it's a nice laid out plan of what you need for your degree. All right, so that's the top part. The bottom part, I'm going to show you two different places that I typically advise students to go to. The first one is just the BLS.gov, the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So let me put up here, I'm just going to type in, physical therapy. I mentioned that earlier. So you can type the name of your degree plan or your major or the path you want to go to up in the right hand side, and then find the one that fits best. So I'm going to put physical therapy assistant, and you can see it's a nice snapshot, and then every little tab here goes into more detail about all the information. This is one place to get this information because it's going to ask you for the job career. So I will put physical therapy assistant, my average salary. Well, I'm going to look at pay for that. It's going to tell me my median or my average salary. The job postings, I can kind of look and see the state and area data, but I can also look and see the job outlook and just see, is it a growing field? You know, is it projected to improve or decline? Based on, you know, this, it says that it's 19% growth, which is pretty good for a field, 19% growth. And then qualifications. So how to become one. This is going to talk about your education and training, your licensure and registrations. You put that there. The other place I might recommend you going to is back at our homepage. You can scroll down and just click on Career Coach. And then, there we go, up here, I'm just going to use the same one, Physical Therapy Assistant. I'm going to click on the one that has the best career details, the best match, and kind of same thing. There's my salary. Here's some job postings. This one is more specific, obviously, because it's Stark State versus the BLS. So you can jot down a couple places that are hiring, like Genesis Healthcare, unclassified. You're also going to get, again, the wages, general employment information, qualifications, tasks, that kind of thing. So that's where you can get that information, either from the Career Coach or the BLS. When you fill it out here, you'll just hit submit and you'll have degree choice 2 and you'll do the same thing. Once you have completed that, you'll hit submit. That is an automatically graded assignment so that Blackboard will record that when you're done. You're going to go back into Blackboard and you are going to fill out the discussion forum. So this is due by Wednesday for weekly attendance and then responded to classmates by Sunday. So using the information you just discovered, you are going to, it says discuss your findings from the assignment, which degrees or majors you chose, what you found interesting, and what surprised you. So maybe you can just talk about, hey, I looked at physical therapy and occupational therapy. This is what I learned, or this is what was new, or this is what was exciting. Or you can tell me, I already knew all this. I researched, I did this before coming here, whatever the case is. So tell me what 2 majors you looked into, what you learned, what surprised you, what you already knew. That's what your main post is going to be. And then you're going to respond to 2 classmates. All right, so that is what you're doing for these first 2 assignments right here, and then check back and I will have a video specifically addressing these 2 assignments. Thanks.